Welcome back to the Backside Poddy. This week we chat about Masters Nats. The World Champs has started and a bit of local racing.
2 gin and tonics, 2 vodkas, and a scotch.
Yes?
500 watts, please.
Now, let's introduce you to the Backsiders. We've got Shreds,
Hey.
Curto,
Morning.
the Champ,
Good to be here.
and myself, Shauno. Freebs, the Champ. Explain that one to us, mate. How's your week been?
It's got a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
It does, mate.
Full of yourself already. Love it.
Yeah, no, it's.
He's got all his medals on the table here.
I did bring a few bits of hardware
Yeah.
And
Few-
2 jerseys.
and 2 jerseys.
Yeah.
That was a good little week down in Adelaide.
Bloody congratulations, mate.
Thanks. It's been a bit of a long journey, and it's quite humbling to kind of put some hard work in and kind of come up the other side of it and get some results.
Well deserved. Like after last year, what you went through.
Yeah,
Mate.
mate. I had a moment. Where was I? In the crit, and I was sort of had a bit of space to myself, and I actually took a lap and a half to sort of reflect on it all.
It's good you had that much time to
Is
reflect
that a
on
little flex there?
No, I was being serious. It was just not. I didn't like lap everyone. And
Yeah.
I left a few people,
I was
but
just,
did lap a couple. But
Did you say A grade pass it?
yeah, I
Oh,
did. A grade back.
Get to the left, dogs.
So no, it was just nice to reflect on that moment, and it was good. It was lovely.
Shredded tear.
Not tears, but just as you get a bit older, Kurt, you realise that you just sort of grow up a little bit, mate, and
You don't cry.
you don't cry.
You just sniffle instead.
You'll cry one day, mate.
Probably. No, I was a bit emotional about it all. It was nice.
That's so good. I love hearing that.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I've been back training pretty solidly for 6 months now, so probably the nicest thing to come out of all of it was just, having a reasonably average TT from a result point of view, but to then start doubting yourself again, like have I actually got the form I thought I had coming into the race, and then to I guess get the flex on the road race and then the crit again, just to have those results, kind of made me realise I had done the work and that the hard work pays off. So it was nice.
Yeah, I feel like that's also a bit of a lesson that people don't really. What am I trying to say here? That like often people just think they can get it quick.
Oh no,
I guess like it really shows, and how much better it feels when you accomplish something once you've put in the hard work.
100%. So no, it was good. It was lovely. It was nice to be down there with Jim Bob as well. He certainly started a number of times. Obviously had on the podium twice, once for the road race and for the crit. Got third in both of those.
Yep, and you had a nice little bromance going, didn't you?
We did. We had the bang bus.
The bang bus, how was that?
That was fun.
Real fun. I bet.
Jim, there's a few videos that we haven't posted up yet that we've sort of saved for later, Kurt, which I think you'll appreciate. Jimbo had 15 beers in about an hour.
I think Jim Bob's still hanging from the weekend because he's absent tonight.
I did send a photo of him sleeping on the way back in the bang bus yesterday, so
Yep.
he's a bit damaged goods, the big rooster.
Yep. So it's a shame he's not here because I was very keen to get the debrief from the weekend from both of yous.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he'll tell you. He did well, mate. Like he had a tough group.
Yeah.
I had big numbers in mind, but there was sort of 4 of them, including Jim Bob, that went on the road race and the TT and the crit that are all kind of the same 4 each time. It was actually really good racing to watch.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, it was actually good to watch. And Jim Bob flexed on a few times, especially in the crit. Like he literally just ripped it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I've seen a couple good photos of him.
Yeah, no, he was sensational. So
Was he M1?
he's
2?
M2.
Right, but it was mixed, wasn't it? M1 and 2?
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Because one sort of unfortunately doesn't have the volume of people through. I think there's still a lot of guys racing NRS or
Right.
whatever it's going to be now,
Yeah.
Pro Velo, but just they don't seem to come in droves. And then M2 you get a decent amount of people, and then 3, 4 is the biggest groups because I think everyone sort of had their kids and
Right.
they're back. They've got time again to now travel and get on with their cycling careers again.
Yeah.
And so you see a big swelling of 3, 4 and a bit of 5. But I think the coolest thing was, I know we spoke about it last week, was as a guy who was 91 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In Masters 13, that did create a new category for him.
Yeah. Did they do a road race for him?
I think I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he'd done one lap for it. I think I heard.
Okay.
But yeah, he would have been pretty cooked, man. He took 50 minutes, I think, to do the TT. Sorry.
Jeez.
So yeah, he was
He's working.
He was working hard. So yeah, hats off to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, Jim Bob was a great mate to travel with. Doesn't snore. Can put that on the record, which is nice.
That's good.
Did you guys share a bed, did you?
He actually tried a couple of times.
Amber would have appreciated that.
I won't kiss and tell too much, but no, it was
what happens in Loxton stays in Loxton.
I think that's
apart from this one,
Vegas, mate. Not
Loxton is in New Vegas, mate.
Yep.
Apart from this one, he was Jim Bob started ripping in. He finished his crit on Sunday at like 11 o'clock.
Oh,
so,
he looked loose.
mate, he was loose. He was a loose caboose, and he was anyway about 11:15. He was at the pub, and I went down there quickly because I still had a bit of time before my race. And mate, he literally necked 2 ginger beers like straight down the hatch.
Yeah,
Like didn't even touch the sides.
Amazing.
Responsible drinking.
Of course.
He's going to be good for the chain smokers. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
How good was that video of him running up the side of the hill next to you, mate, with his shirt off?
That was sensational.
Yeah.
I mean, I was loving it. I was loving it. There was plenty of cheering.
We'll get into it. We'll get into all that a bit later on, eh?
Don't want to give away too much. But anyway, so Jim Bob's
Absent.
tipping those beers down, and we went out to dinner and kept going. So he was about 12 hours into a session, and anyway, we both fell asleep watching the TT back on the couch after the world champs. Yep. And then I woke up about 2:30 on the couch, and I'm like, "Fuck, where am I?" And I'm still like sitting there as a 4X between my feet, and
in your champions jersey,
the champs jersey, and then I went to go to bed, and I'm like, "What the heck? Jim Bob's in my bed."
Nude.
Yeah, he was too. Anyway, I'm like, "What are you doing in here?" And he was like, he didn't even like stir. So I just grabbed my pillow and went and slept in his bed. Yeah. And that was the end of it.
And now you both have bed bugs.
Yeah. And that's
sharing's caring, mate.
Thanks,
you should know that, Kurt.
Yeah, correct.
How's your weekend, Kurto?
Great weekend, mate.
Yeah.
As we all know.
Lions got up.
Wasn't that special?
Oh, mate.
What a game.
They'll get up this weekend for sure.
Ooh.
There's energy.
There's energy.
Big out, though. Big O's out. So
Is he definitely out?
he's out. It's been ruled out today.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's just fine.
They're going to bring the young fella in from...
Nah, Darcy Ford will play, mate. 31-year-old, the old Home Alone cast member. He'll be good to play. But mate, my weekend was great. I got dropped like a bag of shit up just before Camp Hill.
Oh, so you're not the king of Camp Hill anymore?
Nah, I cramped so badly because I think I had 1 jug and 2 beers and a rum and coke at the Breakfast Creek on Friday arvo.
Oh yeah.
Got a lift home from Taj. That was great.
Yeah.
And watched the AFL, watched the NRL, and then I just started watching a bit of YouTube. And long and behold, it was 1 a.m. Needed to go to bed.
Jeez, and wake up at 4 a.m. for your Cootha.
Cootha was Sully and legs 11 beforehand.
Yep.
And then went and did Baylor, rolled every turn, and then on the way back, cramps started kicking.
Yep.
Fitness isn't there anymore.
No.
And
No conditioning.
I got dropped with 7 Ks to go, and it wasn't fun because there's birds swooping in Brisbane. There's birds swooping, and I copped one square in the head, and I was like, "Oh, geez, here we go."
Shreds, what's been cracking?
What has been cracking? Yeah, I got outside a bit in the last week, which is good.
Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Wow.
Oh, he said where? I was like,
Just out the
go
front
play
door.
by play. Yeah, it was good. Good to see the sunshine, but yeah, I've got my son, so back to indoor riding for a week.
Riveting. You love it.
Great. Love the indoor. What about you?
Been training, which is good.
Nearly took you out this morning.
Yeah, I didn't see you. Hey, where were you?
Just after the go between bridge, mate. You know that little run exit that I'll take out?
Oh, yeah. I did see a fella actually run out.
Yeah, and
Sam Watts was riding next to me.
Yeah, and you went straight to the left.
Yeah.
You went hard to the left towards the river, mate. And
Yeah,
I grabbed my mate because there was a person coming the other way as well.
Oh,
I pulled by his collar.
Was I riding to Cootha?
Yeah, you're riding to Cootha.
Right. Another bloke did it when I was riding home from Cootha too.
How good's that intersection
Oh,
on
it's
the bike
horrible.
path?
They need a little those little mirrors, the curvature mirrors. Need one of them there.
They won't last long on a night out, those curvature mirrors, I'm just telling you.
You'll throw scooters at them.
No, I won't throw anything at them.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway,
How was your week?
yeah, it's been good, mate. Busy old weekend. Caught up with Gaz for a barbie on Sunday arvo, so that was bloody delightful.
Tony Montana and Tim.
Yeah, it was. And Lukey D.
Lukey D.
Yeah.
That guy's arrived and somewhere to be seen.
Yep. He's alive. He's breathing.
He's breathing.
He's been getting out a bit this week.
He has.
He told me he's doing Hamo this Sunday. He doesn't want to have a big one on Saturday.
Yeah.
Watching the Lions because he wants to do Hamo on Sunday. I was like, yeah, righto, mate. Come on.
Yeah, I think there
Who
might.
cares?
I think there
The
might.
Lions
be,
are playing.
Yeah.
I think there might be a few DNSs if the Lions get up.
Yeah.
But actually, talking about Hemo, we did Hemo on Saturday. It was, and it was the fastest Nundah crit in history because the boys are back in town.
The Aussies are back.
The Aussies are back.
Plapper's back.
Yep, we got the 50k TT com around Nundah, which is quite impressive. So I think we averaged 49.1k now.
Yeah,
pretty sharp,
because I gave you a call and I
Yeah.
checked my one that I was telling Elliot
Yeah.
about. 48.9 we were, and you guys smoked us by another K.
No, not by
0.2,
okay.
mate.
0.2, mate.
How's your math?
Yeah,
You said,
449.1, mate.
oh, sorry, I
Yeah.
thought you said 49.9. Sorry, mate.
Nah, that would have been nice. Oh, the bloody snake came out of the bushes mid-race.
Oh,
Did
mate.
it?
Yeah.
Someone
Big
run over it?
python.
Fuck,
Yeah,
it's been
and-
a while since it's done that.
Mate.
No, it did
I-
it later to me as well.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
It's pretty early.
Mm.
Normally it saves it for twilight.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's
'cause
early. this-
someone needs to relocate
Why doesn't
that.
it just someone pick it up and just body
Just
slam?
relocate it.
I think there might be more than one in there.
Just go in one day with a whippersniffer and just guts.
Yeah.
They don't even go all the way now. They just go around the edge to mow because of the snakes.
Well, yeah, the snake came out.
Is it the big
Oh,
python?
Yeah,
Someone bunny hop it?
about 40 guys rode over it.
Also
Oh,
died straight
that was,
away.
and it's game over.
Yeah, it was having a fit. Like a few guys jumped it. I avoided it. One bloke got blood on his bloody
Oh.
legs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
the disc brakes are just slicing it up.
Yep. So,
Chop suey.
so yeah, there's a bit of action there. So it was good. Bit of excitement.
Bit of
What about
sashimi.
when the small ones come out and every time you go past they
Try and bite.
attack?
Do
yeah.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
I haven't
The small
experienced that
ones.
yet.
Yeah.
I've got an interesting
Gotta go
story
slower.
for you guys.
Drop down a grade.
I've been bitten by an eastern brown snake when I was 16.
Well,
I
here
don't
we
believe
go.
you. I don't believe you.
Mate, it was 2 days before I went to Japan. I was in hospital for 16 hours straight. Dead set. My mum,
You didn't come back out and go back in again?
No,
Like,
mum-
just straight.
no, mum-
That's not very long in hospital, mate.
mate, I got bitten by a juvenile. Like a juvenile snake. Dead set. Noosa.
And?
Noosa.
Oh no, so
Noosa. I got bitten on the foot.
Yeah, do you know why? Because you've been poking it with some fucking
Nah,
stick.
nah. So
yeah, for sure.
someone
Imagine
was
the idiot.
someone was cross-eyed and they were walking on the
Is
road.
it Lucky D?
No. And it was like 8 p.m. We were going back to someone's house at Witter Circle, and I was like, oh shit, something just fucking scratched my foot. Looked down, and the snake's just attached to my foot.
That's insane.
I was like, shit. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh yeah, I just got bitten by a snake. And one of the girls is like wigging, going, you're going to die, you're going to die. It's like, nah, it's fine.
Bear Grylls.
Yeah, I am Bear
Bite
Grylls.
it off?
Nah, so as I start
Suck
walking
out.
away, my mates just start body slamming the thing.
But that's smart.
Yeah, but they just let go of it because they realise like, oh shit. And I'm walking back to the house we're going to, and the girl's mum starts having a go at me, and I was
Okay.
like, oh, why are you having a go at me? And she's like, well, I'm a doctor. You've just walked with like
Yeah.
snake venom.
You're pumping it through your
Yeah,
veins.
you're
bro.
being an idiot. And
Yeah,
then-
standard.
yeah,
Yeah.
standard. So my leg got
Amputated.
no, you know when they put like the compression around
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit? Yeah, and then got a little ambo come pick me up.
Just a little one.
Oh no, what are those? Mercedes vans.
Yeah, yeah.
What? You don't
The
believe
vetoes,
me?
mate. The vetoes.
Oh, I'm gonna find this photo and we'll upload it for everyone playing at home.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they want to see.
How the hell do we get onto that?
I don't know.
Same,
because
same
of
the
the,
snakes.
the snakes at Nundah.
The snakes are back.
Yeah,
Should we
snakes
talk
are
about
back.
the results
What?
on that crit?
Yeah, who won?
Do you want to
Yeah.
talk about it?
Liam Walsh won. He's going to Track World Champs
Oh, in a couple of weeks.
in a couple of weeks in
Lucky it
Denmark.
wasn't a hilly crit, hey.
Nah, mate, he's
He's riding well, I've heard, though.
He
No, he was-
rode very well.
Yeah.
Maxi attacked on the last lap. I jumped on
Burner.
Maxi's wheel.
And you
couldn't
got told to pull the team, didn't pull.
I couldn't hold Maxi's
Did he
wheel.
flick you?
Oh, mate, I was like, sorry, Maxi, off you go.
Uru.
Anyway, I look behind. Obviously, the reduced bunch is
Just coming.
chasing.
Well-
And who's on the front chasing? It's Liam.
Big LW, bruh.
Yeah. And then he gets around the final corner and he's still on the front and then just unleashes the sprint.
Holy dilly.
So he's chased it back and then sprinted.
As you do.
Yeah.
Good grief.
That's track world champs there. Is
Yeah.
he elite? So, yeah, in track.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
Under
elite.
23.
Yeah.
There's no
so-
under 23, is there?
No. He's doing the big dogs.
He's ready.
So I was talking to him, he's going to do the Omnium and
Yeah.
potentially the Matto
Ooh.
with Blake Quick, potentially.
Because there's no IP, I hear.
Yeah. Isn't there?
No, well, they're not bringing a team.
That's the TP,
The
mate.
TP, mate.
What did I say?
IP.
My apologies.
How come they're not? They won Olympic gold, for Christ's sake.
That's what I said.
Just celebrate, mate. Come on.
Dude,
Just embrace the ray gun gold medals, mate. Just embrace them.
do a Remco. Get the dub.
Yeah, how good was
Mate,
that?
what a sick.
But
Yeah.
one
Excuse me. Before we talk about Remco doing
He's
it,
at SK, though.
yeah, but Grace Brown did it first.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
She did.
She did. She did dubs.
Yep.
the first cyclist in history. So
wow. One thing I was going to say is her bike did look better than his as well, by the way.
Do you reckon?
Gold chain ring.
Nah, I reckon the gold chain ring looked a bit tacky, to be
Bit
honest.
ostentatious.
Yeah.
Better hold my fucking shoe, mate. I've just won fucking gold and a world champs, and I'm dropping the mic because I'm retiring. Go
Yeah.
out on top,
Yeah,
champs.
I agree.
Hooroo. But while we're on this,
we can agree on something.
oh, yeah, we
Okay.
can. What I was going to say is, big fan of Jay Vine, but I feel really bad for this guy. This guy, his wife, dude. I think he races 3 weeks,
Then falls off.
and he just finds himself in the gutter somehow.
Like, I'd love to know what actually happened.
He reckons he just bloody overran the corner.
Serious. I read that.
There were skinny roads, but still.
But like seriously, what did he end up coming? He came fifth, but
he definitely would have got a medal.
he would have gotten a medal, and you just
Yeah,
go,
he's actually a bloody good TTS.
Oh, mate. Unreal.
but you go far out. Like how have you just
Done that again.
done it?
Yeah.
And he said he did a
Yeah,
recon and everything like that. So I'm like, I understand there's crashes, but there's also time and time again.
But mate, a TT, like, I find you just go into this tunnel of vortex, and nothing makes sense the whole ride, and you just come out of it. You're like, sometimes you're just like,
And you're like,
what just happened?
yeah, 100%.
Other than hurt,
You're like, how did I get around that corner?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember
that
it.
corner.
It's gone.
That's very concerning.
But to be honest,
As
though,
dementias get older,
yeah.
though.
he probably just didn't get out of the
Skis.
skis, didn't hit the brakes, and just
Potentially.
went uru.
Yeah.
There was a fair bit of claret though.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did a number on himself.
He didn't do a Stefan Kun though.
Nah, that was full gas.
Yeah.
yeah, so your
Kung.
comment on
Kung, sorry, mate. But yeah, Jay Vine, mate. It was the Welter a couple of years ago where he binned it,
Yep.
got back up, got run over by his own, or by someone else's car or something crap like that, then binned it again.
He loves a crash, loves causing a
Loves
crash.
Nundah as well.
Yep.
For the people playing at home, Nundah is one of the most famous crashes ever.
Yep.
Took out about 75% of the peloton.
Yep. This was a Twilight.
Twilights.
A lot of people know about it.
the whole of Brisbane knows about it.
And just joined mid race.
It was 2 laps in.
Still mid race.
Yep. So that was Nundah. I don't know how we've gone full circle.
I
there.
don't know either.
But let's talk about the bigger results, and that result is Freeb's Nats. Let's do the full debrief here,
Why not?
because
Kurt's had his moment.
it was a great weekend, mate.
Hub of the week, mate.
Hub of the week.
As we said before, it's a shame Jim Bob's not here so you can have a good chin wag about it. But
I know. I'll do my best to make up for him.
so it all started with the TT, mate.
Well, it started a bit earlier than that. Obviously, we came in the night before.
Yep.
Yep. And they had a bike check and you can pick up your
That's
numbers
right.
and your transponder, and you kind of get your shit together, Kurt. And anyway, we thought that it'd be a good idea to just go and test the bikes. I was like, mate, it's the same bike I used the week before at Ipswich.
Yep.
And the same bike I used at wherever else I've used it over how many years?
Yep.
Anyway, I'm out. It's the 10 centimeters from the pad to the end of the extensions was over. And I'm like, I knew it was on the limit, like, but they've got kind of smarter now and they're pushing down through the pad to,
Which, you know, like,
I don't know.
they're a bit anal.
It is what it is. Like, where's the line for stopping and starting a rule? I don't know.
That Brody Meyer had the same problem in the...
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Yeah, Brody Chapman.
Oh,
yeah.
Brody Chapman. Sorry,
Yeah.
mate. Sorry, I don't know. I'm a cyclist. Sorry about that.
You just know their Instagram names.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
Anyway, so yeah, that night I'm like, we're trying everything. We're like twisting things in, putting them up.
Yep.
But, you know, I then go, shit, I'm not going to be able to do it with what I've got.
Yep.
So next morning, straight into Bunnings, 7 a.m. down there in Loxton.
Got some washers.
Got some washers. Up she goes, about 8 to 10 mil.
Jeez. So it was almost a centimetre.
Well, we just thought, because we didn't have anything to measure with, we thought we better go like bit extreme.
Mate, I would have just done one washer.
Nah, we gave it a fair old nudge.
Yeah. Because that's a major change to your position.
Yeah, I know.
It cost you.
It
I think
cost you.
it cost me to win.
Yeah.
The disappointing thing to all of this, Kurt, is that I get to the start line because you have to be there 15 minutes early, go through bike check, get signed off that you're compliant.
Your chain dropped.
Remco.
Yeah, Remco.
No. What happened was they didn't even test
Oh, get fucked.
that measurement.
No.
And I was like, wow, that's caused me so much grief for the last 24 hours.
You would have
Yeah,
lost
but
sleep.
imagine if they did check it and then,
I know. I was just hoping, like, am I close?
yeah.
So anyway, so that was, well, it's not disappointing, but anyway, I went through a lot of effort and stress around trying to get that right because, I don't know, there's lots going on in TTs. There's so many things can go wrong. And anyway, that happened and it was a shocking day. Like, it was blowing its tits off. Like, it was proper crossy.
Yeah.
And it was cross tail going out, cross head going back because it's an out and back course.
Yep.
And like literally as you're going out, you would get like a gust every so often that would literally move you like a foot or more
Jeez.
off your line.
Were you running the tri-spoke?
No, I had a 80 on the front.
Yeah.
Jim Bob had his tri-spoke on.
Yeah, probably not.
But Jim Bob's a bigger man. He's got a bit of weight on him.
Yeah, he's a bigger sail too.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
Was he same day as you?
Yeah, he was on about 7 or 8 minutes after me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't catch on, unfortunately.
Nah, Jim Bob wasn't going to catch me.
Here we are, tickets.
Too slippery.
The whole thing only goes for 16 minutes.
He's not a turtle brick, mate. He's not a brick with a turtle. Whoa.
Anyway, so yeah, it was good. So
Oh,
yeah,
good.
did that, and then I got a power PB. Jim Bob I think he got a power PB too.
Can you tell us your numbers? Or is that skeptical to only TPs?
Mate, I put it on Strava. So I'm not one that hides from my numbers. Either you can or you can't is my philosophy on numbers.
Ooh.
You can or you can't.
You can either do it or you can't.
All right.
So it doesn't matter what you do. Like, either I can do your numbers or I can't. Like, it doesn't matter if you show me your numbers.
What was the weight per kilo, mate? I want to know your weight without knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 72 kilos, mate.
Okay, and what was your power?
366.
366.
So it wasn't too bad.
Got down to elite Nats weight, mate.
No, that was 69. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. Yeah, about that.
Your favourite number.
Yep.
So you're peddling
Jesus.
squares though to come third.
Yeah, I don't, mate. Honestly,
Was it the bottom bracket? Bottom bracket.
I got that fixed.
Yeah, still fixed.
But anyway, it was a tough day. Like, I think the your angle got me. Is my thoughts at the moment.
The 90-degree your angle.
Yeah, it's pretty unusual to get like a 25 or 45, whatever your angle goes out to.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know. It was bizarre. Like, I don't know. I don't have an answer to it, to be honest.
Maybe if you ran a 60 mil instead of the 80.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, mate, I wasn't good enough on the day. And I got
Yeah.
third.
I-
what was the setup? What was the chain ranks?
58.
58, 11 on the back.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you put it in the 11 at all?
Yeah,
With the tailwind?
Had a big dog
had to.
course.
Yeah. How fast were you going with that tailwind?
Not sure if I hit 60. Might have.
So like 60k for.
Oh, just a little bit.
8
There's a few,
Ks.
like, a bit undulating.
Yeah.
I think the average on the way out's like in the early 50s, like from a standing start, obviously.
Yeah. That's hooking.
Yeah, it was quick.
So they're not They're not holding you?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, they are. They are
From
holding
being
you.
at a 0 kilometre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then straight into the brick wall once you did the Yui.
Yeah, straight in the brick wall, and hats off to Matty Spahn and the Wang he was on last week. He was a minute in front of anyone else. Like,
That's impressive, eh?
yeah, he did 391 or 394 watts.
Is he quite aero, is he?
Nah, and he would say this. He's a bit of a brick.
Yeah.
So,
What's his secret then?
mate, he was 7
Riding 800 K's a week,
Yeah,
mate, obviously.
He was 7 kilometers an hour faster than me at points on the way back.
Yeah.
So I just
That's insane.
Yeah, and only 20 watts ish more than I was doing. So
Yeah.
hats off to him. That was a very impressive ride.
How did you feel when you finished?
Not great. Well, for starters, there was no reception there, so I had to like get my phone out of the car and then ride like a couple of Ks towards town.
To upload the ride.
Well, no, just to see I was cycling results to see where I finished. So I'm like, I thought I had a good ride. Like I thought I was 366 average. I'm like, that's my power PB. This should be a good number. And then I was like, holy shit, I've lost by 40 seconds. It was a bit of a wake up call, and that then sent my whole mental kind of game for the road race the next day. Like, shit, am I good enough anymore? Like, what's going on here? So yeah,
Maybe a good thing though.
yeah, I was definitely hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely hungry.
Did anyone rock the convoy behind them? Bit of radioing in?
On the
TT, mate. That's what I'm saying. Was anyone full setup? Trailing behind?
oh,
if
you're
they
not
got a
allowed
flat?
to, Masters.
Are you not allowed to?
No.
Because it's what? Minute gaps?
Minute gaps.
Yeah.
And you got all the juniors in the morning.
Yeah.
And there's like 60 in each grade.
Jeez.
Really?
Yeah, it was full gas.
That's actually so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big commitment from those families, hey?
Yeah.
Like,
Just wait until those kids find a few things out there in life.
Wait till those kids hit how old, Freebs? To have your parents come out and watch?
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah.
yeah.
They listen to the show too.
Oh my God, bless. Hi.
They're fanboys and girls. Mum and Dad, g'day.
Morning.
Hi, I'll see you in Adelaide.
They love it. They love the potty. I think Kurt's hilarious too.
So
Not the only ones.
So they were the culprits for stealing all the accommodation in Loxton, eh?
Yeah, we're. No,
Yeah, having a whinge about the
we moved out to
juniors.
Berry just because it's 20 k's out of Loxton. Just-
Okay. And how was Barry?
Berry's good. We went there because then Jim Bob could be himself.
Good tavern.
Be himself. Then what does that mean?
Oh, well, Jim Bob got pretty loose there for a little bit. We had to get him out of Loxton pretty quick before he got locked up.
Oh, yeah. don't want to get locked up in Loxton.
Is there a good tavern out there?
Mate, the pub is actually really good in Loxton.
Yeah.
Really
There's
good.
a really good photo I saw of Jim Bob necking a few.
Yeah, mate, he was hanging over the balcony just cheering me on.
It just looked like your standard bloody Aussie outback pub.
Yeah, no, it's a bit knockabout, but it's pretty nice.
What's Loxton known for?
There's a whole like Loxton, Berry, Wakery, Renmark kind of out there, which is the citrus. It's on the River Murray, and then it's all they pump the water out of there to run all the citrus and a lot of grapes as well.
Oh, nice.
True.
So it's
I
kind of
thought-
agricultural kind of,
Yeah. Okay.
Thought it would just be known for hosting Masters Nationals.
and it's cold as bloody anything down there too. It was like -4 the first day morning we got there.
No way.
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
Bob did well with the shaver as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
live on
He goes,
Instagram.
He goes, do you think we
Lost
should shave down for the TT? I'm like, well, yeah.
You never shave.
Yeah.
You never shave the day before. You use too much energy with your hair growing back.
Do you?
Yeah, good theory.
Here we are. Einstein's on the podcast.
Never shave the night before, mate.
What about the morning of?
No,
Then
And
what?
do-
The day before
so-
that?
no, you got to do 2 days before.
Mate, just because you don't grow hair.
I do grow hair. Do you want me to-
No.
Yeah, we're seeing Kurt's leg here.
well, they actually
don't
shaved
need
at the moment because I went for a ride on the weekend.
And you got dropped, so it didn't help. You shaved the night before, didn't you?
Anyway, so Jim Bob did. Here we go.
I did actually.
Bring a bit of order to this, Kurt. Jim Bob did shave, and he came out like he'd been in a war. He had about 15 cuts on him and
We've
paper
all-
towel everywhere.
We've all been there.
Did you use the shaver after him?
Have
No,
we?
no.
Oh,
BYO, mate.
proper bloodbath sometimes.
Jesus.
Yeah, he
Yep.
was inexperienced, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, sometimes a new razor head will do it.
Bit sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's a bit blunt at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you use the same one for your face as your legs, do you?
Well, yeah, because I have a trimmer, mate.
Sponsored by Manscaped.
No. I've actually got 2. One to do like real short, and then for my face, and then I've got the ones that just whip out the whippersnipper basically.
Yeah, nice. That's
Appreciate the
TMI.
Yeah.
Yep.
So glad we know that.
What does TMI mean?
Too much information, mate.
What about see you next Tuesday?
Don't want to say.
Okay.
Where was I? Jim Bob.
yeah, so
then we had the road race. Oh, so
Yep.
Jim Bob came third in. Sorry,
Third.
I think seventh in the TT, just
Yep.
finishing off on that. He had a good ride. He got
Yep.
a power PB as well, so he was
Yep.
happy.
Yep.
And his grade was pretty tight. Though. There was sort of 4 or 5 right in the pointy end.
Yep.
And then the next day we had he had the road race.
Yep.
And again, very similar conditions, and because it was a square the course, we did laps.
Yep.
That
It was
same
like
crossy.
You left Loxton, then went and did laps
Correct. Yeah.
out in the boondocks,
Yeah.
and came back.
Mate, it was really good. It was
Yeah.
a good course.
Yep.
A little bit rolly.
Yep.
Good surface.
Gravel corners.
One had a bit
right.
of
Yeah.
a little bit of gravel there.
Bit of metros about it, hey?
Yeah, I love that.
Was Jim Bob's race length the same as yours for the road?
No, he Masters 2 to 1 extra lap than me. So he was
Right.
75 and I did 65.
So they're
Right.
getting their money's worth.
They get their money's worth. They feel sorry for the older people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you got the retirement home around the
Correct.
corner.
That's
Did you guys make it home in time for pensioners' dinner
that
at
was
the tavern?
the tight ass Tuesday, mate.
Pensioners' laptop get touched as well, or what?
Oh, no.
No. So,
Anyway, so Jim Bob, he was in the road race, and again that same like 4 was the 4 that finished up,
Yep.
and Jim Bob was, the reports are that he was sending burners down in the crosswind, just like putting people on the line in the gutter
Nice.
and just ripping like turns.
love that.
So-
It says in his notes here that he cramped. He loves a cramp.
He does love a cramp.
For some guy that's meant to have these cheats and
Yeah.
Game changers.
game changes, I think we need to reevaluate, please.
He always cramps in his like left quad or something, isn't it? Something.
Probably
right.
his bike position then, because that's
Yeah.
me at the moment. Left hamstring I am.
Yeah. He needs to sort that out. So, in your road race, Freebs.
Yep.
Now,
We had a big bunch. We had about 25 on the start line. So it's
Okay.
decent size.
and yours was the day after.
Day after.
Yep.
And the wind was nearly as strong, but it had done a 90-degree change. So it was still a crossy where the crossy was, but it was, rather than being a tail in one spot, it was a headwind. So my course was sort of turned around compared to Jim's in that sense.
Yep.
And again, same thing. Like I had the boys saying from the day before, like just be really patient. It's a long way to go by yourself or in a small break,
Yep.
and it's quite just it just whittles people down the course. So just make it hard where it's hard for everyone, and then just be patient. So I did that, and we had 5 laps, and on the 3rd lap I went and
Solo.
I attacked
Yeah.
because everyone was sort of strung out, like literally in the like.
Yeah.
Well, there's no gutter. It's like the edge of the bitumen, and then it's like
Yeah. Nature strip.
yeah, well, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
WA basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sand and dirt and whatever else. So yeah, just put everyone in the gutter, and then the guy who won the TT came around me, Lewis, and he gave it a bit of a nudge for a while down this crosswind section, and then
Yep. So, just 2 of yous?
well, then we looked back and everyone was on,
Okay.
so I attacked again
Yep.
straight away, and then it was near the where you turn left to go to the tailwind section, but one guy came with me this time, and we had a bit of a break, so got around the tailwind section, whacked in the 54.11.
Oh, big dog.
And sent it down the
dog
sent it down the sent it down the sent it down the tailwind section, mate. And we by the end of that, because that's a fairly long, there's about 5Ks down there.
Yeah.
By the end of that, we had about a 10-second gap
Yep.
whilst I was still chasing.
Only 10 seconds.
Mate, yeah, it was pretty fast. Like we're doing like 60 in the tailwind, so you can't get that far in front of them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you're in the big dog.
it wasn't the big dog.
You needed the 55.11, mate.
That'll helped.
Yeah.
That'll helped. But anyway, so we got to that and then got in the crosswinds, and we were sort of, working together in the crosswinds is much easier than everyone putting it on the line or in the gutter. So we worked well together. We got to sort of 10, 15, 18, 20 seconds, and then they brought us back a little bit because they started chasing, and there was only 10 of them left at that point.
Yep. So that was splintered.
That was splintered, yeah.
How many did you say started?
25?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it was a decent size.
Yep.
And then on the last lap, we got it to 45 seconds.
Wow.
They have the motorbike telling you.
Yeah, he's a champion bloke too.
Yeah.
Steve.
Just like
Giving you
mate.
about a bit of a draft then, obviously.
No, we actually had a few beers with him after the race on Sunday, And we're talking about, Jim Bob said, mate, couldn't you just give me a little draft up the hill? And he says, no, mate, I can't do that. Can't do that. So
Jeez, Steve, come on.
Stephen Bunningyong, he was actually the motorcom when we were there, Kurt.
There you go.
And I got a little video of him from when we were at Bunningyong that time.
Oh, when you got on TV.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, he was on there. I showed him the video and he was like, yeah, that's me.
Oh, yeah, you still got it.
Of course you have.
In
Did
your
he ride his
in
motorbike
your
all the way
favourites.
from Victoria to
No, he put it on a trailer.
trailer? Yeah.
Trailer.
Oh,
He does want to
It's good.
do the Ks.
Do the Ks on it.
What a legend.
He was a legend.
Yeah.
Where was I?
It's
then
it's people like him that keep the sport rolling.
he used to
eh?
race with like what we do sort of locally in Bunningyong and wherever else, and he just retired from that and got into comming.
Yeah, sweet.
So good fella.
That might be
So
my
good.
progression.
Yeah, I think it's all of our natural progression as we get older, unless you're 91.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Anyway,
I
so-
reckon you could be a fair shot.
I don't reckon I'll make it that far, mate.
You're pretty close.
I was
Walk
mad.
like a 91-year-old.
Yeah, thanks, mate. That's my hip, everyone. Anyway, so then we rolled into town back in the headwind,
Yep.
and the guy I was with, I'd kind of been squeezing him a fair bit all day.
Yeah.
I attacked him on the last hill, and he actually jumped on me. I was like, oh shit, that wasn't.
Yeah.
And he actually kept working me to his credit. So he's a good guy.
It was a good battle.
It was a good battle, and he went with 500 to go uphill into a headwind.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you very much.
Yeah,
So you jumped on his wheel,
Jumped on his wheel, went straight over him,
Brilliant.
and that was that.
and you won by what 30, 40 meters or something. Didn't
Yeah,
you?
I think he was sort of pretty. I haven't asked him this. I guess me speculating a little bit. But I think he was just really happy to get silver.
Yeah.
Because the bunch was coming.
Yeah.
So I think he was just like, as I was, and I was thinking the same thing. Like on the way in, I was thinking like this is a good outcome to get silver or gold.
Yeah.
Obviously he went early, and I was like, thanks very much.
And how did that fella go on the TT?
He didn't race the TD.
He didn't race. He was fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, mate. Doing those VO2 efforts, or even higher,
Yep.
it does take its toll on you, which is why Jimbo was starting to cramp. I had a little grab in the calf
Yep.
on the way into town on the last little bit, so yeah, it does wear you down.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no Smurf juice.
Yeah.
Jim Bob and I were hard on the Smurfs,
And Smurfs.
Yeah.
not in the bottles, but just
Afterwards.
yeah,
Chug jugs. Yep.
just wherever we could get them.
Some fruit tingles.
We went through about 15 bags of killer pythons.
I was going to say 15 bags, eh?
Killer pythons.
Whoa, mate. Whoa.
And we certainly had our fair share of the pythons, and then
What type of python?
You love a python.
God.
Keep the
Yeah,
wand
boys
in
have-
your pants,
these
please,
boys have
mate.
lost the plot here. Can you
So how
straighten
did
it back up, please?
Yeah. God, I'll do my best. How'd you go in the crit then?
Good. Yeah. Wasn't sure what to expect actually, because the course is quite challenging. It was like fast downhill into a 45-degree corner, or 90-degree corner, sorry. And they've padded out the corner with barriers. So
Soft padding or hard padding?
hard.
Okay.
So you could bin it and still get up and go again.
Yeah, basically.
Sweet.
And
or,
then
or rail the padding.
I was railing. Jim Bob goes, mate, you just gotta, when you go in the corner, just like look through the corner,
Yeah.
and just keep your eye on the railing. I was like, thanks, mate, I'll do that.
Yeah. It's like a motocross bloody berm.
Anyway, so you bang around there at like 50, 60 k's an hour, and then you go straight into the climb, which is like 500 meters at like 5%.
You're doing that in the big ring?
Yep,
Yep.
yep,
That's good.
straight up, and then you turn and you get back into the headwind, across the top, and then you back down again. So it was like about 2 minute 20, I think it was. 1 minute 40 was it was the fastest time of the day.
Okay.
So it's pretty hectic.
And
Like
how long was it?
35 minutes plus 2.
Yeah.
Jeez,
okay.
it's not long, hey.
It's not long. And that's what I was thinking. I wouldn't mind it to be a bit longer to make it
Yeah.
more selective. But, mate, in my race, and I'll talk about Jim Rose in a second, but at the 14-minute mark, the Lewis guy who did the TT on the first day, he just drilled it. Like, we're doing over 600 up the hill.
Yeah.
And then he drilled it across the top into the headwind, and I looked back, and I bridged across them on the climb, dragged the 3 other guys over, and then I was like, roll through to, roll up to him, and they said, nah. And I was like, all right, well, I just rolled off the front of that, and that was the end of it. Never saw anyone else again. So, like, at the 14-minute mark...
You were solo?
Well, then there was 3 of us,
Yeah.
and then we dropped him on the next time up the climb, and then Lewis didn't like going in that bottom corner, so I'd sort of squeeze it around the corner, and then got a gap on him, and then that was it.
How good.
Did
So
an extra
good.
10, 15 minutes by myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't need an extra 10, 15 minutes of racing,
Yeah,
eh?
it was bizarre.
Yeah.
How did your legs feel then after like 3 days of?
Yeah, you definitely know about it.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like, yeah, the IF is high,
Yeah,
but the TSS isn't
No.
all that high.
correct. It's just being at that intensity.
Yeah.
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 That's and people don't train that.
No,
you
you
know, I was
can't.
doing some crazy VO2 sessions in the lead up to that crit,
Yeah.
knowing it was going to happen, and on the last day. So, you know, I was really well prepared for that, and it felt good.
Well, that's good.
I felt really
Yeah.
comfortable up there. I mean, I did get my heart rate at the top a few times.
Yeah.
But I felt really comfortable.
When you wore your strap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how
wearing the
about Jim
watch as well?
Bob's?
Jim Bob, so the four of them were at it again.
Yeah.
The same four as the road race.
Yep.
And they went all the way to the end. So the four of them.
So reduced bunch sprint.
Reduced bunch sprint.
Yep.
The four of them, they were whacking it. Those four got the com on the lap.
Did they?
Yep, by a few seconds.
Nice.
And yeah, they were full whacking it,
Yeah.
and they just kept on bashing each other up
And
the whole time.
Jim Bob got third in the end, didn't
Jim
he?
Bob got third.
Yeah. So
But he looked really, man. He looks sensational on that course. Like it
Yeah.
really suited him.
Yeah.
He said that he was away with 2 laps to go.
He did a burner. He did a
Wow.
burner, and unfortunately, he had a good gap. And there was a guy chasing across,
Steve
Flack. And what Jim Bob probably would, if you ask him now, what does he regret? Not going over the top of that next bit, which is the flat section in the headwind.
Right.
If he just could keep drilling it through there, I think he would have probably stayed away.
Right. Yeah.
But he waited up. He waited a bit for him, and then they all regrouped because there's a downhill section, and then he got out sprinted in that last bit.
He said he got boxed in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He tried to get around, but the other guy's pretty big too.
Yeah. And then he went straight to the pub and drank 20 scoooies before you started your race.
That is exactly what happened.
20 scoooies of water, everyone.
Yeah. Drink responsibly.
Screwy moi mois. Screwy moi mois.
Talking about drinking responsibly, our Backside beer,
Yeah.
It's going well.
it's going well. Get your orders in. They're soon to be produced, so they should be
Ready for pickup.
ready. Hopefully,
Yeah, make sure you keep
soon.
ordering.
Yep.
So I know there's we're opening up a interstate shipping functionality at the
Brilliant.
moment.
Yeah.
Because a couple of boys down in Adelaide have put some orders in,
Yep.
which is nice.
Nice.
Some of our listeners down there. So we'll get if you are listening abroad, please reach out to us and we'll make sure we can get the shipping off to you as well.
It's a
Fantastic.
bit toey, isn't it?
easytimes.cc./backside potty.
Just
Yep.
go on our website, please, people.
The link's in the bio.
So that was it.
So debrief, all done. It was a good weekend. Good little trip down Adelaide. You saw your parents.
Saw my parents. Saw a heap
Yeah.
of mates I used to race with as well.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Which is awesome. They were cheering for us on the side.
Nice.
It was actually a really nice little time.
And
The only thing we're missing is just to hit the confidence on the head here, mate. I think he finished overall 7th in the TT.
no.
What was overall? Out of all the categories, mate,
I reckon that's being generous.
oh, are we down 11th? You reckon?
Yeah, might have been outside the top 10 this time.
Really?
Oh. I was having a quick read.
I told you, man. I knocked my confidence around after.
Really?
Yeah, it did. It did.
Don't kick a man down. Wait.
Well,
Don't
he's-
kick a man while he's down.
He's got 2 champion jerseys on the table.
Yeah,
He's
what
got
have
more
I
than
got?
you.
Yeah, what have I
Yeah.
got?
One day, mate.
Oh, drop that mic.
I was going to say when you get old enough.
The comeback's on. The comeback's on when he's a master.
What's
Anyway.
your Masters Champ of Champs?
Well,
Is this an idea?
Yeah.
yeah, it is an idea. They used to run it years ago so they never used to give a jersey out for each discipline. It used to be a point system, 1 to 5.
Oh, okay.
That's how the Croc got it, eh?
Croc got it same year. I got it in 2020.
Is that Lambo
Lambo
didn't
didn't get it because he didn't race the
TT. The crit.
crit, correct.
Right.
Herfrost did it or something.
No, Herfoss punched it in the road race.
Yeah, Lambo won.
And Lambo won, but Lambo didn't do the crit. If he did it, he would have won. I think would have beaten Croc on that
Ooh.
that day.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not,
Croc's still rocking the friggin'
The bands.
20-inch bands on his arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised he hasn't got I beat Chris Froome on there too.
Anyway, so they used to have to win all three, or sorry, place the highest across all three.
Yeah.
And then you get one jersey for each grade,
Right.
or each age group.
And then
Do you think that's better or?
Well, I guess as an all-rounder, I think it's sort of better, but I guess it does limit people from participation.
True.
yeah, so would they still give jerseys to the winner of the road race or no?
Not back then, no.
Not back then. Okay.
You get a medal,
Okay.
but you don't get a jersey.
All right.
So
Well, it'd be cheaper to produce.
would have been cheaper.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is what it is. I liked it when it was out because it was quite competitive.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of tactics that had to go on. It's not just like one race is the tactic. So anyway, it is what it is. I'd be happy if they brought it back. Suits me.
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah,
the
it certainly
champs?
does. You probably would have won.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I
Congratulations.
did the numbers on it, obviously.
Yeah. So self-awarded champ here.
Yeah. Anyway, so Jim Bob comes up with a cracking idea after a couple of skewies.
All right. And what is this idea?
And this was after when he
To
was
start a podcast.
running alongside me. I don't know if everyone saw the video.
Oh yeah,
but,
yeah. He was half naked.
He had his top off and he was swinging his
Yeah.
shirt around,
Yeah.
charging up and down.
He
the
almost broke
Loxton
another
Hill.
collarbone.
Poor bastard. Anyway, so he comes up with a good idea, which was to, for grades like 1 to 4 or maybe 4 to 8 or whatever, 5 to 8, whatever it might be, is the top 5 people from each grade or each category go into one big race. So Masters 1, you get the top 5 in there.
Yep.
Masters 2, 3 and 4. So you got
Yep.
20 people
Yep.
and all in crit, 60 minutes, same course.
On the same weekend.
Well, yeah, then
Yep.
you might do it on the Monday or something like that. And it's just an all-in brawl.
All in brawl.
All-in brawl. And
That makes me excited.
that would be, mate.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest, in Masters 4, where the Wang is, you got Tom Leaper
Yep.
and you got Russell Van Hout. Both of those guys rode the Giro in 2006.
Yep.
Russ finished 4th in one of the stages. Russ is also the 2006 Australian Elite Road Race champion.
Yep.
So we're talking as good as
Is he still
cyclists.
rocking
Some
the bands?
hitters.
Nah, mate, Russ is still riding his Cervelo S3 with rim brake that he rode in the Giro.
What a legend.
Really?
And he's still kicking ass. Yeah, he's so talented. Hardly rides anymore. He's
Sounds
still-
like that Kurt Tozer guy. Hey.
Oh my.
Anyway, so there's some serious talent floating around. And you got Chris Ling in there as well. Lingy's done the 3-peat. He's won all 3 disciplines 3 years in a row, I think.
Good grief.
It's
So
like Cam Ling's brother or something.
I don't know.
Famous AFL player Cam Ling.
Oh yeah, Cameron Ling. He's not redheaded. So
Ah, okay, that's a shame.
anyway, so yeah, that would be a fun race. Having all those
It
people
would be
swinging
good.
around on a
because you know it's going to be hard.
mate, it'd be so hard.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to put it to the organisers.
Yeah, I rate that. I rate that.
They'll want money for it, though.
Wait,
man.
is there any word yet on where next year's Masters?
Yeah, I heard a rumor.
Okay.
Spill the
but
beans.
nah, I'm not permitted to say.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think it's dangerous putting on record, Kurt.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, this is my own account. I actually haven't heard this at all. Is it at the Amy Grun Fondo or whatever it's called?
Yep.
I know it won't. That's not what I've heard.
Oh, okay. Because
So-
that's where World's Grand
World's-
Fondo is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
so-
So
Might have to start-
Amy's was on
The weekend before.
weekend
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Chris Miller won it. He won it, mate. I
Yeah.
listened to the podcast. Good
No,
analysis.
he was whinging a bit though.
He was.
He needs to bloody.
Jesse nearly caused a crash.
So hang on, I'm going to out the Nero show here.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
Because
we're having some beef.
So yeah, because
Get
it's a Grand Fondo, right? Everyone knows what a Grand Fondo is,
it's a race.
but it's a Grand Fondo as well.
Yeah.
And then Chris and Jesse were saying, it's a race, it's a race. Boys, it's not a race. Chris was having a go that he had to fight through freaking 300 people in front of him.
Yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah. But unfortunately, that's a Grand Fondo. It's not going to fucking change, mate. If you want to race a race, go do an NRS race. Do Pro Velo.
Maybe they are.
Little bloody
It's kind of
call
like
out there.
doing a fun run when you're elite.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
correct.
Yeah.
winners win. Winners always win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Shooters shoot.
Yeah,
I think what Chris wanted was there to be an elite category at the Grand Fondo,
Right.
and then maybe
Which
the
kind of
eight-
happens at the Tour of Brisbane.
I was going
I
to
was
say.
just going to say it's not a bad idea, but it's also a
Is
bit
it?
of a whinge.
Well, it's sort of you golf in waves, which would be the same as what Amy's.
But there's
Nah, they
there's-
went off in categories of age.
That's what I just
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Yeah, but we're saying like go
No,
off
but
in
in
like elite.
Tour de
so-
Brisbane it works because you get yourself to the front and then it's all out for the first 5 or 6K or 10Ks.
Yeah, but there's
and
no,
it's self-selective.
there's no elite category.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
But I don't think.
but because the elite category at
Mate, it
Tour
sorts
de
itself out
Brisbane
so quickly.
is NRS. That's the elite category.
Yeah. But it sorts itself out so quickly.
I might have to start
it does,
training for Tour de
but-
Brisbane.
I like it. I rate it.
Well, yeah, you can you
Ignored.
can qualify for Grand Fondo World Champs.
That's your last
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
Australian chance.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think they're doing one at Elite Nats, Road Nats. They're doing a Fondo.
They always do that.
I don't think they'll
but
be
that's
a
not a
qualifier.
qualifier because it's only like 60.
Was it Ballarat?
It's not going to be a qualifier for World Champs.
Okay, you've
No.
heard it for here
It's
first.
only
Yeah.
Tour de Brisbane and the one that
Yeah.
just went, Amy's.
Yeah, yeah. So,
in Australia.
Speaking of world champs,
are we talking about World
Oh,
Champs?
Yeah, let's go.
Mate, we're going to go straight from the Australian Masters Nats, mate, straight to the World Champs. That's like a great segue.
Yeah. So Grace Brown
Don't take
Yeah.
the name.
got the dub.
incredible. Got the dub.
First time ever, is it?
First time. First cyclist in history to win at the Olympics and then the world title in the same year. And then
That's
Remco straight after
reasonably rare, I guess, because it only happens every 4 years.
Yeah, and then Wemco Evenepoel.
Mate, what a jet. No power. Drop chain.
And the post up at the end on a
Oh.
TT bike. Love that.
He loves it.
Imagine the hard style. If he wins the road race as well, the hard style. Doof, 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 doof.
Do you reckon he's got it or Pog?
I think Pog.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
I
on
think-
Remco.
I want Remco,
Really?
but
I think MVTP.
nah.
Oh, no.
Nah.
Why not?
A few things
Start.
there. How come Pog didn't do the TT? Because
Not good enough.
Maybe. Reckon.
he beat Remco in the TT at the Tour de France.
The last one with the hill.
Yeah.
It's different, mate.
Maybe.
Mate.
21 days of straight racing. That's the difference right there.
I reckon Pog could have given Remco a fair crack.
Potentially, but
Mate.
maybe someone wants
Nah.
to win the actual
Road
rainbow
race.
bands for just the road race.
Yeah. I reckon he's on.
Ganna was pretty solid.
Yeah.
There at 6 seconds.
Fuck, he's good,
7.
isn't he?
Oh, he's fucking great.
They were saying he hasn't won like an
Mate, he's not won a TT for.
2021.
Yeah, mate, he's been struggling.
But he's dialed.
Ghana.
He's podium in all of these like world
Yeah,
champs
mate,
and all of this, but he can't win a TT as of late since 2021. Was
Since he did the hour record.
No, he's won a TT.
no, like
No, he's
one
won
of
a
these
stage in the
world
Giro.
majors. No, the world majors. I'm talking about
Oh,
like
yeah.
Euros and
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
all of this stuff. That's what I'm
mate, he's
saying.
getting old.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's 28.
Safe then.
Yeah. There you go, mate.
He's still got 5 years.
Yeah, so he hasn't had a good result like he's having good results, don't get me wrong, but he hasn't won, to Kurt's point.
Yeah.
Since 2021, it was like a world major race.
Was this from Red Lantern? Or
Yeah, Lantern.
Yeah.
Lantern Rouge.
Yeah, brother.
You
But-
love him.
I love him. I'm a big advocate. I'll watch every single video.
Really?
Mate, I'm just looking at Ganna's pro cycling stats here. And this has completely changed the topic out of World Champs. But how shit have Ineos gone this year, hey?
So bad.
So bad, yeah.
Like, woeful. Like, his UCI points aren't that good this year. But anyway, sorry about that change of topic.
But I thought Remco's effort was pretty amazing. Like to not have power and to have that pressure of the chain drop, like, and they couldn't even get it on for like 20, 30 seconds.
It's just incredible.
Like you'd be shitting your pants.
Oh, yeah.
Like your heart rate would be through the roof.
yeah.
You see him hit the camera away?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Can't blame you.
Oh, yeah, I would have been angry.
And then they brought up his spare bike, but he jumped.
Yeah.
They just got it on, and
Well-
then he's jumped on.
He wanted to be on the gold bike.
100%.
It looked good, but I was also going to say Ghana's bright red, bright orange. I'd say red.
Yeah.
That looked pretty schmack.
Didn't really understand that colour scheme, though.
No, I didn't. Geez, that Italian kit looks good though.
It looks slippery.
Real slippery with the blue cask helmet as well.
Yeah,
Like bang.
he's done a good job there.
So good.
Anyway.
Well, Friday night, our time, Friday night, we've
Yep.
got the under 23 men's road race at 8:45.
Who's going to win that?
What Aussies are
Ferg Browning's in it. Al
Yep.
McKellar.
Okay.
Pat Eadie's doing the TT. I know that.
Well, that's probably been running one. Sam, we were talking about TTs before.
Possibly.
Pat Eddy came 14th in the under 23s.
It's not a bad result
Yeah,
for.
Yeah, and then
Has he got a World Tour ride next year with DSM?
hang on, let me look.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, 2025.
Oh, he's there.
Yeah.
Ferg Browning was getting a little bit of motor pacing by the Aussies are back king, Luke Platt,
Oh, was he?
today.
Was Jacob helping out?
Nah, Jacob's actually in Canada at the moment with his second gig as a chef on the mountain biking circuit.
Yeah. What a job.
But Ferg Browning, I'm very interested to see how he goes.
Yep.
Mate, could be a little smoky for it, I reckon. He has got a bit of punch. This is a course that suits him for sure.
Why is that?
Mate, if we're going off anything from Nationals this year, he got hit by a car day before, or
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Motor
And-
pacing?
Pardon?
Was he motor pacing?
No, they said he got like some car just like pulled out or something. Not entirely too sure. Obviously, not too much damage.
Then he chased Matty Greenwood down.
Chase Matty Green. Well, he bridged over to the breakaway, then went past the breakaway, got to Matty Greenwood, and just dropped the hammer up the hill. But Matty Greenwood just stayed on, and then out-sprinted him at the end. But what I was going to say is he's got a bit of punch. Like he's a punchy rider, it seems. And this course is punchy, is it not? It was like 4,000 meters of elevation for the elite. What is it for the under 23? Be 180 odd Ks,
173.6.
173 Ks. There you go. So I was close on the money there.
You
Jeez.
were. And then, well, you can get up those stats.
But I honestly reckon him or Al McKellar could be a very smoky chance, I reckon.
Another young fellow, Luke Tuckwell, is also representing Australia.
He's a Trinity rider as well,
Yep.
is he not?
Yep. So he's only 20 years old, so that'll
Used
be
to
good.
be with Inform, Luke Tuckwell.
Yeah. It should have been Matty Greenwood, I reckon. But anyway.
That's all right. It's all right. Matty Green will get his chance again, I reckon.
But the Aussies are back in the elite road race. We've got 8 starters.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Caleb Ewan.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Shocking.
I'm not getting a bunch sprint at the end.
We've got Jack Haig, Chris Hamilton. Oh, actually, Jack Haig's been subbed out. Sweeney's in.
Sweeney's in.
Yep. Sweeney's in. He had a real good race at Luxembourg.
That's what I was going to say. Did he not finish like 9th overall or something?
Yeah. So Harry's in. So Jack Haig had to withdraw. You got Chris Hamilton, Jai Hindley, Bling, Michael Matthews.
I reckon he's a chance.
Yeah, it could be Bling's.
Well-
But he's got to roll his mate Tads.
Yeah. He'd rather give him a half 5, 20 Ks out.
Yeah.
Talking about that, Pog won at
Pog's
Montreal.
back. He's back racing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in some form. So
He's never out of form.
No,
he's
never.
never out of
He
form.
won that solo by like 20 seconds, eh? Maybe it was the
Yeah.
20K mark. That's where he went solo, actually, 20K mark.
Geez, Australia's done well to get 8 riders to the start line here, though. Hey,
Doesn't it just pay your way?
is it?
Is it not?
I don't know. You're telling the story, mate. I thought it might have been based off UCI points like the Olympics.
Mate, if it's based off UCI points, why do we have Uganda in these races?
No, you got to be
You got to be
equitable.
Yeah, don't know, mate.
Anyway,
Saturday night we've got the women's elite and under 23 combined road
Okay.
race.
that'll be interesting.
They're combined.
Yes, they are combined.
So,
I don't know about combining races.
No.
yeah. But
I just don't think we have the numbers.
Nah.
what I was going to say is what happens if you're a World Tour rider but you're 21 and you come 5th in the world in the elites but you come first in under 23s? Does that make you an under 23 champ as well or no?
What if you win both?
I think so.
What if you win both?
Well,
That-
yeah, correct.
That's what Liam Walsh did last year at Oshie's, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, win both.
Yeah.
So that's 8:45 our time. PM.
On SBS.
On
SBS,
Saturday
yeah.
night.
Saturday night and then
Ooh.
Sunday night, which will
Mate,
be after the line.
What are they doing to us?
And
Well-
then Sunday is the men's at 6:30 start time.
And you'll be hungover and be so tired for the men's as well.
Yeah.
I won't be hungover. I don't get hungover, bro.
Oh, right.
Oh. The men's it's a really long race.
It is,
273.
It
Race
really
doesn't
fucks
start
me up.
until 170 Ks in, let's be honest.
Or like last year when they had a 1 hour break halfway through.
Yeah, that's right. The
Oh,
protest,
yeah.
whatever it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jeez. Remember that. Snore fest.
Yeah,
Go to bed.
Carapaz just announced he's dropping out.
Yeah, that's
He'd
a
have to
shame.
drop out.
Oh, yeah, he's got
Pulled
some
out.
family issues.
Family
Hey?
stuff, yeah.
How's
Your boy.
how's
Hershey.
Oh, your boy. Is he
My
racing?
boy.
I hope he's racing.
I actually don't.
Here we go.
I think he could be.
He's just won his
just
last
won.
5
yeah.
races.
Let's see. He's Spanish, isn't
He's
he?
on.
Nah, Swiss.
No, Swiss, yeah.
Swiss.
Swiss.
When I
Your
said
boy's
when I
on.
said your boy, I thought you might go the vlog.
Oh, is he racing?
Okay.
Nah.
Could you leave Ben O'Connor alone?
Ben O'Connor's racing.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing lead out train for Bling. Bling's about to post up, mate.
Mate.
Can't wait to see
The
it.
flog's not leading anyone out. He'll lead himself out.
Absolutely.
Don't say that, man. I
don't
rate him
talk
as a
about it.
rider.
Yeah,
I rate him.
Your boy's racing.
Yes.
So,
He's off to
Yeah.
Tudor.
Shooter.
Shooter.
The best looking team on the world circuit.
But-
Oh, yeah.
Along with Alaphilippe.
Yeah, Philippe gone.
Yep.
That's crazy. There was something about Hershey. His last couple of results, like
Mate, he's
He just won them.
he's on
Yeah.
fire.
Won
Like,
his last 5 stages.
Hershey's back.
Yeah.
mate.
He's
Hershey's back.
incredible.
Hershey's back. The Aussies are back. Everyone's back.
Everyone's back.
Mate,
Mate, the other thing that's off chops at the moment is that Lockie Morton just running around Australia.
How about that? 65% covered as of tonight.
He's
a
still
cooker.
got 18 days.
Yeah,
Yep.
18
He's a
days.
cooker.
Absolute cooker.
I
Cooked.
I can't believe where he is on the map compared to where the
That was.
no, but like they got the marker. Of,
Oh yeah, the actual
of where he's got to
record.
stay ahead of.
Yeah.
He's almost a whole state. In
Yeah,
front of the
WA in
marker.
front. Mate, he's a full cooker.
No worries.
sorry, this is what I wanted to pull up just about Hershey before.
Ah,
Okay.
UAE,
we've moved on.
but going back to
What do you
Lockie
think?
Morgan,
Yeah, what do you think of him?
mate? That guy, he's a weapon, eh? Mate. You see, sometimes he's rolling at 1 a.m. Sorry, Herbie Fisher, who?
Yeah,
You got Lockie Morgan rolling at 1 a.m. and he was having a bit of a sook about the caravan drivers. He was like, "Oh,
was.
truckies are great.
Yeah.
Caravan drivers, on the other hand,
well, they can't see, mate. They got cataracts and
Yeah, they're all bloody 80 plus years old.
nomads.
nomads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The free roaming nomads.
you go out to
They're aggressive, mate. You got to watch out for them.
Metro's Metro's course, and they're all there, and you got to park your car in your camping ground, and bang, they all disperse because they don't want to be near Lycra men.
So when do we reckon Lockie will wrap up? How long's he got left?
You said 65%, didn't you?
Yeah. So how many Ks is that?
He'll win it
He's
by
got
like
5,000 Ks to go.
Yeah, he'll do it in like what's that? Under 10 days.
Yeah, another 10 days.
And he's got 18 days.
He'll be a
To
week
do
in
it.
front of the guy.
That's off chops.
Yeah, that's insane.
So I heard a rumor that there's talk on the street that he might be doing the around the world record after this.
Straight on.
Maybe.
Imagine being his partner.
I reckon she froths it, eh?
Well, you'd have to.
Is he
Yeah.
getting paid for this? Like outside of his contract?
Oh, he's raising money. How's
I
that?
don't think so.
how's
I'm just looking it up right now.
How much money has he raised?
$58,485.
That's great.
The goal's now to 100K.
Yeah,
that's
considering the
Should
initial
be.
goal was 25K, wasn't it?
It's
So,
smoked that.
yeah, nah. And like that, this will keep raising money
Yeah, post.
for the next year.
Yeah.
Because the amount of content that will come out of it.
You'd think you'd get a bit more news coverage, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe once he gets
People hate cyclists.
maybe
Nomads.
But it'll be like the Ned Brockman,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where like he's pulling in the final day, and then all these news joints are going to come around.
Yeah.
Come from the clouds.
Yeah, but to be honest, he was going through. They were saying like a chain a week or something
Yeah.
like that.
Wow.
That's crazy. So they're obviously waxing these chains, and
Mate,
he's just
just-
popping through them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd need 2 a day.
Yeah. Nah, you just
One a
just
day, mate.
Run it dry, mate.
Throw it away. He's sponsored.
I've got some spare ones for him if he needs.
Hey, speaking of which, I have got a couple of spare ones. What size chain ring do you use? The front.
52
I've got 2 spare chains for you.
Chain
Amazing.
rings or
Chains.
chains. So now I can
Brand new,
rotate
mate.
them with
They're
you.
brand new.
Oh, you're amazing.
Have you cut them and everything?
Yeah, they're 52 cut.
Thanks, brother.
Very good.
Do you think? Sorry, I'm just circling back to
It's only
Lockie.
$100 each, mate.
Do you think that
Sure thing, tight ass.
it hasn't got as much coverage because he's pro and a bit of a cooker? Like he's done so much anyway.
I reckon it's because he's out in the boondocks.
Yeah,
now.
he's sitting
Yeah.
on nowhere.
Yeah.
I bet when he goes through bloody
Like
Exmouth or something like that,
Yeah.
the local
Yeah.
news on him there.
Yeah.
Just we're not seeing it here.
To be honest, I didn't actually realise he was doing it until like 2 days before he set off.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah.
I was either under a rock on the socials.
Mate, he's
or-
complete. I can't believe he's doing 500 Ks a day.
It's off chops, and
Yeah.
to consistently do it too. Like, that's the other thing. Like,
Do you remember when everyone thought he was off chops when he did the Tour de France?
Yeah, I was just going to say with his Birkenstock.
Yeah. He did the Tour de France himself. Like,
how about that Nats he did a couple of years ago where he wore mountain bike shoes and then he was
Cut off
wearing
his sleeve?
Yeah, he would cut off his sleeves
Oh, no,
at
not his
Nats,
sleeves.
elite Nats, and then he took his jersey off or something and he was wearing
No, he cut off his
what
his
was
bibs. That's what
he
it was.
looked like
not
a
his-
complete hubbard.
Yeah, and he was
and-
like, "I'm going to be comfortable. I don't care."
Yeah. But
I'm not a fan. The only thing I'll say is, and maybe it's just being a bit old here, but doing it without a shirt on, a jersey on, I reckon is just not a good look from a skin cancer perspective. He's out there for all day.
says the bloke that cut off his sleeves.
Yeah, well, that was just to even up the tan lines.
I think being out riding
You can't do that.
500 k's a day isn't
Yeah.
good for.
He's gonna
Much.
he'll get absolutely scorched out.
Yeah. It's-
He looks pretty covered up.
surely there's some country
Yeah.
magpies clobbing him.
Oh yeah, he's spoken about it.
Dude, do you remember the
Spoken
one
about.
out near Mount Me? So I used to get clobbered by that one out that
I
way.
went out there the other day. No dramas.
Go back
We
in
got-
2 weeks. I
Mate,
hope you get smacked.
I got
square
a
in the
whole
head.
fucking flock of them out the front of their house, and I make mates with them, and I reckon they're sending messages
to
all
the boys
around,
around.
Don't attack this fella. Watch this. I'll get
plenty
a fact
down in Adelaide,
tomorrow.
mate.
Yeah,
the
you're
Nationals.
going to get absolutely.
They were aggressive
pulled.
down in Loxton too.
Yeah.
Were they?
God.
Oh, yeah. They're cookers.
So when you went solo, you were just, stop hitting me. That was me on Saturday. Stop hitting me.
Just crying.
You're a Derek. All right.
How
now-
about the mountain this week?
Yeah, let's get on to the mountain. Bloody Flynn Taylor, another PB. He did it after a Nebo of all
Oh,
things.
shit.
Yep, did a 7:19. He was trucking.
Jesus. How old's this kid?
He's a young fella. I think
How's the
he's-
heart rate?
I think he's in.
That's not good. That's not right.
No, his heart rate monitor's on the wig there.
374 watties.
But yeah, he's a young fella, so he's an up and comer to watch. And the Maxes attacked the mountain after the
Jesus.
Hemo crit.
They're obviously going for it.
Yeah, after the Hemo crit on Saturday. Exact same time. Obviously, Maxie Hobson's
Heart rate is true.
is true. he was beating out his chest, and then we had old Jimmy Hollins. I think he was going for the record here because he got the
He loves it.
he got the slowest of the week, 23:12.
He just wanted a shout out.
Yeah, he listens to the pod too. So shout out Jim Bob. Bloody, you're
You're the slowest of the week.
surprised you didn't fall off your bike. To be honest,
He was on the
What average
mountain bike.
speed's that? Like 6?
nah, it's like 4K now. Yeah.
There's a guy that runs up Cootha every Monday morning. He probably does it quicker than that.
Yeah, it probably does.
He does a half marathon. He runs from the regatta to Cootha and back, around the loop and back down.
What a trooper.
He goes every year 52 Cootha laps in a year
So the Brent Ducker of the
running.
running world.
Mate,
Speaking of which, he's coming on soon.
Is he? The big duck.
that guy's knees would be destroyed. Ducker, on the other hand, holy smokes, I love that man.
Mate, I want to see you give him a full hug when he's on.
He is so beautiful. Whenever you're going down Cootha, and that's not very often for me,
Big wave.
He's got the biggest smile on his face and a big wave to you.
He's cheering for you
Yep, in his skin dog.
in the skin.
With
dog.
the white cask helmet on the black
Yeah.
cask. Sorry, he's got
Yeah.
the black cask.
Yep. Yep.
And what about the girls? Jade
Yep.
got up there in 11:18.
Yep. The girls were quite
Consistent.
consistent this week. We had Jade Neros and Rhea Thompson second, Brittany Dutton third with an 11:43.
Dutton.
Yep. And
266's putting a bit of bend in the back a bit.
yeah, working.
We
But we missed a week the week before, and we missed a massive PR. Timmy Durkin's been hiding in the shadows,
oh jeez.
and he did a 7:17. He went for it. He's been doing a lot of Zwift lately, and not a lot of training. So that's very impressive, Timbo. So
That's impressive.
That Eliza
Did he DM us?
Bridgefoot.
no, he didn't.
That Eliza Bridgefoot, she's a rower, mate.
Is she?
She's got a PR.
She's an Australian rower, like a year or two below me.
She might
Brilliant.
be doing an Imogen Alton
Yeah.
special.
And she's got no power, no HR. I reckon she's just got a bike and she's just riding it.
Yeah.
She's raw dogging
Off
it.
season.
Yeah, just off season.
Yeah.
I've just got this old bike here.
Yeah.
Just gonna take it up the mountain.
Clunker for
Yeah.
sure, eh?
But last week we did receive a submission
Woohoo!
from Igma, of all things.
Ligma.
Igma.
Oh, Igma.
Don't know if that's his real name, but he attacked it on his gravel bike.
Nice.
And he beat his PR by 12.6%. So
Joyce.
get on a roadie and you'll beat that again by
Yeah, you'll smack it.
12.6%, I reckon. So he could be a double submission in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. He'd be taking up 20% of the draw then.
Yep, it's a chance of winning. It's a big chance of winning the voucher.
Yeah, and
When are
with
these?
that-
When are these sort of pros coming back? Males and females from Europe, and going to actually give this a shake.
mate, I reckon very soon. I saw Matty Greenwood's doing a shakeout.
He looked busy today.
Yeah, and James Panise has been on the mountain a bit lately. I reckon.
Panizza was on the gravel today, gravel bike.
Yeah, he was going all right too.
He's looking good at work though as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Floor 38. Uru.
yeah,
I'm 40, mate.
very good.
But
But yeah, I reckon Matty G could be on for something pretty soon.
Good. I
Mate,
want to say something big.
Maybe in a few weeks' time, I reckon.
I'm waiting for Imogen Francis. She was talking a big game.
Yeah, she's
She's still away though.
No, she's back.
She's back.
Yeah,
back,
she
mate.
came back this week, so I think she could be on for something special too. So yeah, get around it. Do we have a shopping cart this week, Freebs?
How are we going for time?
We could fit it in quickly if you got something.
I spoke about the Ghibli the first week, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Jim Bob's on drugs.
Well, he's saying here there's only 37 left. Where's he getting this figure from?
That's fact.
And how does he know this? Where's his source?
Now on their
from?
website, we've been looking at
What?
buying the Ghibli for the last couple of days.
So, all right. Now, he's written a comment here. The boys need to purchase this if we want to be competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's written below this, the Wang who looks like a brick was fast. So that contradicts what he's trying to say.
It does a bit. And he reckons I'm more slippery than a second-hand car salesman.
Which you bloody are.
That's unfair.
How good's that guy on Instagram right now? That guy gets
The Indian fella.
with the Louis Vuitton sunnies that I send you, and he gets all the people from Bankstown and all that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a Tony. So, is the Ghibli really worth it? Is it just going to be
I've done it the first week.
Is it...
I'm actually pretty keen to get one. I want to rent it out to recover my costs.
Yeah, to bloody Josh Amberger.
That old bloody sack never comes on the show. Calling him out all the time.
He's actually over in Ibiza at the moment, is he not?
I don't care where he is.
He's doing a T100 race over there, I think. So, good luck to Joshy.
I don't think he listens, mate.
I don't think he listens either. He's too cool for school.
But we're sending our good luck to them. That's what we're here for.
Or just give out good lucks.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, you could be getting a Ghibli.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty keen on getting one.
It's been in the shopping cart for a while, mate.
I know, but
your shopping cart expires every now and then.
Yeah, but when
Might just
it's a
have to
big
re-add it.
purchase, you kind of don't.
How much is it again?
At $14.50 at the moment.
Yeah, it's a lot of money for not a lot of things. You could get a whole sink cockpit for...
Yeah, well, that has been tossed around about going in the cart.
You
But
should get
Yeah.
the titanium one, the 7,000.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Some things shouldn't go in the cart though, and be publicised from a just a Amber's perspective though.
Oh, yeah, that's a Louis Vuitton handbag.
Yeah, that's a Louis Vuitton handbag right there. So that means every time I buy something, I've got to double it.
Oh, jeez. That is not.
You're up
that
shit
is
creek, mate.
not Liz,
Ship.
She's done it well.
Yeah, unfortunately, she listens to the show, and she likes it.
I was actually talking about the off Temu, the sports camera chest mount. Just one of those ones, thanks.
Give us a look.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what Steve Flack wears in the
You're kidding.
in the crit.
Are you going to wear that on the Bay Loop, Tozer?
I can if you want. Or I
Get
could-
some content.
Or I can do what Herbie Fisher does. He'll love
Put it on
this.
the helmet.
He's been texting me going, "Oh, when am I going to hear you in that podcast?" So here you go, Herbie. Put a GoPro on top of my helmet and chew stem, so all you can see is me chewing the stem.
but it tastes good, eh?
Mate, have you seen my setup? Oh,
yeah.
I need a new bike fit for sure.
Mate, you need a new bike.
No, that clunker still works.
Nah. You need a new bike. Anyway,
I don't need free speed, bro.
how about we wrap it up, eh?
Yeah, enough dribble.
Yep.
It's a lot of dribble.
It's been a good one, Freebs. It's a shame Jim Bob wasn't here.
Yeah, it's my partner in crime.
Yeah.
Just let me down a bit tonight.
Yeah.
But he's on dad duties.
All right, let's
Well,
wrap this
yes,
up.
You can go home and cuddle him.
Alright.
Hooroo.
See ya.
500 watts, please.